Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Just have a slight one announcement of we're just going to do the members webinar between Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Fridays are going to be off for about a month because I have work and everything, and I'm just worn out. I have a secret project I'm working on that will be known eventually, but I don't have time to do anything. So via Tuesdays and Thursdays will stay. Fridays will be exempt for a time. So that's about it. As for who we're channeling tonight, is always a mystery. Yeah, we're doing just the 90-minute, the 30-minute, 60 minutes. Be like 20 minutes of messages, and then we're going to questions. So who are I think I have an idea of who is coming through. Well, not necessarily, but anyway. So blessings all. Positive messages, positive energies around. Okay. Be a lot of, not too much of the spirit world today. Feels like more alien around, so blessings all, and catch you later.
Blessings, much love, much love.
Greetings. I am the Prime Creator. Your essence is so important. But always visualize wings around you of energy to protect you. The angelic realms are always there to touch your heart, to enter your soul. But you are always connected, but some forget. And that forgetfulness brings you into negativity. So as you go into a negative state, never forget how close you are to the angelic realms, to spirit. You always have the ability to reopen that door and bring a healing into your soul. And bring positivity and the energy of God into you. And never forget that we are all the same, experiencing different experiences, but always the same because we are spiritual love. Stars, sky. Bring those energies into your soul. Here we are surrounding this place with positive energies, the wings of angelic energies, to allow other entities to enter and heal. Because you are going through a healing process, and so are they. They are going through discovery of your existence and understanding it, trying to be a part of it in a way without being in this incarnation. So they are learning with you as you learn from them. And you're both expanding. All the entities that are channeled are expanding along with you. And your height, yes, is limitless of possibilities. Blessings to your societies, your other Earths. And the other Earths are coming into fruition, as some will say, coming into view. Many of you, over time, will see other Earths, versions of Earth, if you have not already, and feel more clear also. Feel more connected to spirit, your other aspects, your aspects of this planet, and this will bring your manifestation in faster and more clear. Send you all love. Blessings to you. Greetings. I am Yeshua with a small message. Well, nothing is truly small, but for a short message, say. Those with children realize you have to let them go on their own. But always remember they are a part of you, and you help build their personality, their essence, their existence is built off of you. They chose this. They chose you as their parent. But even if they do go through lessons where they don't want anything, one moment. As some will get off track. With some children go through lessons and they wish not to be a part of their parents. But this is growing pains for them. It is nothing against you. It's just they have to go through stages where they have to understand that many of them have lived adult lives and had their own way. And here is a child, they cannot have their own way. But many adults go through this also. We've had lifetimes where you've always had your way, and you come into a lifetime and nothing goes your way. And that brings in depression, but the ultimate test, can you hang in there? This is you pushing yourself against many walls where you're used to everything coming your way, and in this world, in this incarnation, where other worlds do not have this, but this one does, where you have blockage after blockage. You feel like your life is hopeless, but this is your essence of staying in tune to who you are, and gives you a chance to find out more about yourself during these situations. These are critical times when you go through a struggle like this because you're expanding more You ever also you're getting to know yourself where in lifetimes you have not. Where you've had everything come to you but have not learned who you are, had no reason to get to know yourself. The reason for this message is many are going through this. And Spirit is always with you. And this gives you a chance to connect more with Spirit during these hard times. To allow positivity into your life. Instead of making it all negative, you have a chance to open a water flow, positivity throughout your existence, without allowing negativity to rule your life, because life is not going your way. Blessings from all, the Holy Spirit. Much healing to all of you. Many healings to you all. Blessings. Greetings. We are the Greys. Grey Collective, if you need a name of us. There was a time in your primitive times where there was much abundance of spirituality. After the time of Atlantis, many of you still were very spiritually connected. And then there was areas across your earth where temples were built by self-serving entities to bring a gathering, and this gathering was to split humanity from spirituality. Many of these places have been erased from your history. There were many all across your world. Much of it was reptilian, Syrian, and even Weiran agendas to take apart your society, to pull it from its spiritual housing, you can say. That is only a preview of information that we have for you. As for your Earth's history, now you are all reconnecting. There are so many here that are disconnected, but many that are going through a reassembling of what is real and what is not. Everything is real, but it is your perceptions that need to be understood. That you're all coming together spiritually. There will be a time in your future where you can all, as your internet connects you all, there will be a time when your spirituality connects you all. You will all hear each other, feel each other, love each other, and feel the love of your earth come together. At this time, you do not feel that, do you? There will be a time when all of this will be possible. This is when you know you have a alien visitation How you know? You will just feel it. You will feel yourselves just interconnecting. No more isolation from each other. If there is, you will still be connected. This person might need to be by themselves, but you'll still be connected to them and still speak to them telepathically. You are going in this direction. This small group is slowly getting there. But your society will eventually move into this direction. We'll see the future, we'll see the past, we'll see others' intentions also very easily. This is how you know you're going up into a higher dimension, a higher frequency. We want this for all of you. There is a divide. We see that as more temporary, a lesson. Blessings to you. God of grace. I am Scion. With Ashtar command, blessings to you. Blessings to your society, your growing, your reconnection to your Atlantean ways. First, I'll give you a moment. We have to reconfigure now. Still getting used to this connection. Before we begin, we have galactic messages for your planet. There are parts of your Earth, your Middle East, there's much work there being done. As for, how do I word this? There's much alien activity in your Middle East. Because there are places there that wish to start a world war. But it is impossible because of their primitive natures. But they are pushing out the energy of a world war. At least they would like one. Does not mean it will happen, and it will not. As for alien intervention there is much reptilian energies there at this time, and Syrian also. To keep, there's many agendas going on at that time, but for all of you not to worry. There is being much healing, a great awakening will happen in those areas. Not to say it will be worldwide known, but much healing is going to be implemented in those places to bring down the negativity. Human intervention also, we are working with many human governments of a positive nature to bring a positivity in those areas that's much needed. Because much is done there in your Middle East is to bring down the energies of your Earth. They know exactly what they are doing. Even You can say it's like a brew there they are stirring up to cause upheavals across the world, to bring fear. But I tell you, not to worry for the most part. Their agendas that they wish to play out will not be happening, as we can tell from the energies that is going on. And the positivity from your humanity is working to bring a peacetime there. As you can tell, it is very difficult to do that. Yes, we do realize there's a political situation here in the United States. We already realize the who is the outcome. We can tell you this, that the one who will win your presidential race was already given his honors already. It has already been made. We'll let you play out the theater as they put out for your humanity. And humanity enjoys theater, as you can tell. But if they realize that all these decisions were already made, and yet they feel like voting is going to accomplish something, and in truth it does not, humanity will act differently, but many are in disbelief of that. But if they would only understand that the laws are already placed, everything's already, they just give you the illusion of humanity's power. For the most part, there is positivity within your governments that bring out positivity across your society, yes. But as for humanity in general, as for the voting processes, that is not, it is untrue how truthful that would be. As for voting being honest, it is not. Yes, some are debating, will this president bring out alien information? Is a possibility. But we can tell you this, that alien information is going to come out no matter what, if he mentions it or not. He or she will play it that way. But our information will eventually go into your society. As for becoming mainstream, we do see that eventually when your energies of your earth is ready. There's pockets across your earth that is ready to feel more that you are not alone in the universe. Many are ready for this information, which some are not. This is why it has not gone mainstream totally. But it will eventually. We do see that. We do not have a time frame for that. But it is coming. Your shadow governments are becoming more positive. Because they are, you can say they're growing a soul to some degree. Your Majestic 12 is falling apart. Your Shadow Elite, they are stringing themselves together. They are barely together as it is. Yes, they run your world, but they can't run themselves. They're always in battle with each other. It does not, if it wasn't for alien intervention, they would get nothing accomplished. But now understand, those that are skeptical of alien energies realize your elites connect to our energies constantly. More of the negativity, but not always. To them, alien information is the norm, and your society is not. But some are still skeptical of any of this, so I will leave you be with that. But as for your shadow governments, they are becoming more positive. More positive energies is coming through, mostly from Pleiadian energies. But Andromeda is playing a large role also to bring more of a helping hand, but not one to hold your hand, but at least information to help heal others. At this time, much Andromeda information is helping many within the Shadow Elites to heal the wounds. There is, yes, it is like a soap opera down there, you can say. And this is what I talk about Shadow Elites there under your ground. Normally, not always. But there is much healing there. Your Yemen, there is much alien activity there, most reptilian because of the vortexes that have been opened recently. Many new species, as you've heard before through other messages. Many new species are now entering this Earth than ever before. They wish to be part of this new awakening that's going on across your Earth, more than ever before. Your men in black have been quite busy recently. But here on your United States, your men in black, yes, they've been doing well keeping themselves cloaked, but they have been successful keeping much alien information from your populations, but that will not be successful always. Because there'll be treaties made where allowing alien sightings more seen in certain areas across your United States and world, mostly around your United States. At this time, your United States has a treaty of no alien activity. If it is a sighting, it is in a place where it is not a hot spot. There are hot spots, especially around your cities, that they keep like no-fly zones for aliens. That will change, not around your big cities, but certain areas across your United States will open up. Canada also. One moment. One more thing is from your insectoids that do have many messages from your society. They are not prepared. They will have messages, but not at this time. They're getting more vocal recently. And that will help many, because many here are insectoid starseeds and they have no idea of it. Seems to be a lot of noise here recently. So if someone would like to, I am ready to answer your questions when you're ready.
Alright, Michelle, you're first. Michelle, do you have a question? You're first. Alright, Chloe, you can go first.
Okay, hello. Yes, my mom would like to know what the name of her Native American spirit guide is, as well as any other names of her spirit guide.
The name Tahoe comes to mind. If any other guides around her, there is a female named Elizabeth that's around her, and a male named Darren. I know it sounds like a strange name for a guide, but that is the name he's going by.
Oh, thank you. And when will ET contact be possible for me? And would they like me to bake them some bread?
Well, yes, but you are technically going through ET contact already. Maybe not in the physical, but definitely in the spiritual. They are around. Greys are around, often around you. As for making a presence, that is going to be some time. It all depends on the energies of your Earth at this time. You have felines around you also. Just part of that. I'll leave you with that.
Thank you.
Okay, Michelle, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hi, thanks for being here. I am curious about, God, I'm curious about a lot of things, actually, but specific to me, there is something happening that I'm unaware that needs dealing with. So I'm not really sure what that is. I just know that I'm not where I want to be. So.
Well, if you're not where you want to be, you will find a place where you want to be. You see this in... It'll be 6 months for you to finally find a place where you feel comfortable in, but it is up to you to move on from your place where you are at. I feel it will take you 6 months to finally find the place that you truly want to be, where you feel like you're at home.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Yeah. Is there any message from any of my higher selves, guides for me right now?
Yes, if you're feeling uncomfortable, if this is from your higher self, you're feeling uncomfortable where you are, it is very toxic. It is to follow your intuition. Your intuition, yourself, is you are being led to another direction also, but this is up to you to fully understand this direction you're going in.
Could you speak to the direction?
Well, it is being told to you, not to me.
Well, it's kind of being told.
Find what a quiet place, it seems, where it would be most suited for you than where you are at right now.
Right. Thank
Does
you.
not seem very quiet where you are. At least not always.
Thank you.
Because the energies where you are is very loud, even if it is quiet, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to connect to yourself when you're feeling very uncomfortable.
Great.
Blessings.
Thank you.
All right, Bianca, you're next. Can't hear you. Just type it. I'll read it. Warrior, you're next.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you? I would like to know what type of star seed I am.
Palladium, but you have a lot of Alpha Draconian also.
Thank you. And I would also like to know if my spirit guides have any messages for me.
Yes, they show me many stairways. You're walking up stairways to yourself, to your spiritual calling. There's a male guide around you in a yellow color that is assisting you and your others, but the yellow one is very powerful. He's not giving me a name at this time. He's not needed. But he is leading you to a more spiritual direction, to feel more connected to your star families, but also your spiritual family.
Thank you.
Yes, times of depression are over, is what they say.
Blessings to you.
Blessings.
All right, Christy, you're next.
Hello. I posted a picture of my script that I did today of like binary codes and DNA. Can you kind of tell me what in general those messages are? Because I've been drawing them like nonstop.
Feels very Arcturian, but also insectoid. This is not a normal. This is a different race of Arcturian. More of an Arcturian race that has many colors. That is not on your world, but many different colors. They're very more of an 8th density Arcturian race. They're very close to the insectoids. These scripts you're doing, one moment. Much of the scripts, yes, it is in their language, but it is much Andromedan information in there. It seems like they're bringing up Andromedan histories within what you are creating. You are writing down. This is their depiction of an Andromedan race that had to deal with the reptilians and their deep history. That's all I have for that at this time.
Okay, thank you. And could you tell me if I have a message from my blue Pleiadian aspect, Ariana?
That she is around you all the time, visits at least. She's very connected to Mars. She's connecting you to Mars also, assisting you with remembering your Martian lifetimes. It's very important for you to unfold the past, it seems. It'll help you heal in this present time. And she's connecting you to a male also. She is not going into the details of that.
Would that be Miguel?
Is it? At this time, I believe so, but it's hard to say. But at this time, yes. One moment. Yes, to understand him more in your connection. Yes.
Yeah, we've been trying to work on healing those aspects of the Mars lifetime together.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Alright, Bianca wants to know, my son AJ wants to know what's causing his constant fidgeting in class and wants to know how to stop it or use it for a purpose.
Needs to call on his guides more. One of them is named Antonio. This one will calm him down quite a bit. Yes, he has Antonio. The guide is named Antonio. Call on him, and he'll assist him on evening out this situation he's going through.
Alright, our second question is, what is my connection to Africa and the South Atlantic Ocean?
And this is for the child or for...
No, it's for her, Bianca.
For Africa, strangely enough, she has an aspect there at this time. At this time, she has an aspect in Africa. Ethiopia, it feels like this aspect travels around quite a bit. This aspect is also part of the governments over there, at least the shadow governments, that deals with many extraterrestrial energies. This is probably what she's picking up, but not understanding it fully. Not necessarily that's negative, that's not always. It is a neutral connection she has at this time. As for the others, I will leave you with that at this time.
Alright, next question is from Cynthia. She wants to know, what is my connection to a childhood friend, Joseph?
Many Pleiadian lifetimes, Martian lifetime, times in Orion. Yes, he was a teacher for you in many lifetimes in Orion during the Orion Wars. Alpha Centauri had a lifetime where you were very close friends. But yes, the Pleiadian lifetimes are very... That is where you became the closest, it seems. Through your galactic connections, at least. Blessings.
Okay, her second question is there any messages for her?
She is following her instincts quite well, and to continue to follow. She is following her passion, and her guides are assisting her with this connection she wishes to make. Blessings.
Okay, next question is from Miguel. He wants to know what is causing my migraines.
There is much reptilian energies around you at this time. Not negative, but positive, but they are trying to give you infusions and information that is becoming overwhelming, it seems. You have a Syrian around you also that's assisting you. This Syrian will help you with your migraines. One moment. There is a lot of galactic energies around you because more alien information seems to be coming through. It will eventually. You're, yes, very angelic, but many aliens have many messages. They are trying to channel through you, it seems, to a certain degree. But these are family also. There's also a gray around you, but is observing at this time. Blessings.
Okay, his second question is, my fish is not eating. What can I do to help him? Why is he not eating?
There is much activity around you at this time. It is... one moment. It is good to speak to, I believe you've already done this, but to speak to someone that is more familiar with the fish. As for your stores that carry these type of fish, it feels like they can direct you the best at this time. At this time, the fish feels very uncomfortable. This is why he's not eating. I'm not sure if it is hard to say how long he will last either. He's not feeling very well. That is why he's going through this. Blessings.
Okay, next question is from Shao. She wants to know, lots of higher density ETs do not want to incarnate on Earth due to humans' negativity and barbaric behaviors, but it seems they can handle their starseeds' negativity and outrageous behaviors well enough. Why is there a contradiction?
They come from a place that is... They're more at home where they are. If they come into this environment, they don't feel like they're very home. They feel like they can do more where they are. It is just more homely for them. This vibration of this earth is too much for many of them to reincarnate at this moment. But it will not be forever like this. Blessings.
Alright, our second question is, how can they survive when guiding us, and are there any messages from my guides?
One moment. Yes, the Syrians that are always connecting with you. They say they have a gift for you. As for what this gift is of knowledge. They say you're not ready for it yet, but they are preparing many. One moment. This is directions towards this gift. It is of spirituality, but it is like a riddle at this time. They're letting you figure out what they are planning. Well, you are planning with them, but it is a gift of spiritual growth. But they're letting you figure that out. Blessings.
Okay, Carolina, you're next.
Thank you. I am Carolina.
Yes.
Somebody came to visit me before. She looked like a gray hybrid. She had brown short hair and she had a yellow flower in her head. I was wondering if you could tell me who she was and if she had a message.
Sister at one time. For you. Yes, it is. She is connected to a ship that is very close to your area at this time. And you've also made visitations to this ship also during your sleeping time. You've also had connections with this being underground also in a underground facility, which is not going into details with that. It is a positive environment. Yes, you're being set up for more knowledge of your galactic connections. Many Pleiadians are connecting with you, and she is assisting your Pleiadian connection. More of your galactic history seems to be opening up eventually. That is the message.
Thank you. I was recently told that I had a little bit of reptilian DNA. I was wondering if you could tell me which kind.
More neutral, more neutral reptilian, not draconian. Despot, I believe that's the name that they call themselves.
Thank you. And I have another question. I was wondering if you could tell us more about Ashtar Command, who you are, maybe a little introduction.
An introduction from Ashtar Command?
Yeah.
I believe I did one, but I cannot remember. I have a blue Pleiadian with Ashtar Command. Connecting with you. I am one of many lieutenants on Ashtar Command that had reincarnated on this planet at one time in the past. Not any longer, because the energies of your Earth feels like I'm not feeling very human-y anymore, at least on your planet. It's always been hard to be a human on your planet, but I've had many incarnations during your Roman time periods. But yes, I play a high role with an Ashtar Command. As for visitations to your planet, right now there's a grid around your Earth, a protective grid to be careful of who comes in and comes out. It's kind of like a checkpoint. There was another thing I was going to mention, but I will leave it be. But we've been here forever. But other alliances have been here and come and go. I will go into that detail later, but we are very part of there. And to bring up, some are fearsome of Ashtar Command because there were times where we were at war with the reptilians. And that is understandable because many of them have those memories still. But at this time, we have made peace with ourselves, and we are now a force of positivity that can be utilized for the Earth's well-being. But at this time, we are just watchers and protectors to a certain degree, at least for alien protectors. As for Earth affairs, we do connect to the governments. I connect to the governments here and there, it depends. As you call blood pressure, I don't really wish it to be very high. I do not have that, but you understand, it gets very frustrating dealing with your Earth governments, but I am very part of the round table discussions that happen.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Yeah, hello, my name's Joe.
Yes.
My first question is, I channeled these beings last night. They're like energy beings. They felt really weird. It felt like I was floating after I was done. And so did the person I was channeling for. They felt the same way. I'd like to know more information about them. They're very mysterious.
Yes, they're from the Andromedan constellation. They are very mysterious. They like to keep it that way. They're there to bring healing to you, and they welcome you to connect with them in the future also. They're there to heal your state of mind, and you called for them. But yes, they do not necessarily have a name. They choose not to have one, but they are the higher densities. They're very close to your elementals here on this earth. They're connected to Agartha. Yes, I believe that's where they came from, through Agartha to connect with you. But they are from the Andromedan constellation. They do not have a name at this time. They don't feel they need one.
Yeah, well, why didn't they use the vortex at my house? They used the vortex of another.
They're not sure of that one. They went by one that was very familiar with them. The one that they've used often. So that's why they did that.
Okay.
But, yes, you have many positive. Yes, they asked for you whatever to call on them because, yes, you are. This is family to you, a long lost family, but a family of yours.
No, that's interesting. Yeah, my second question is, I keep seeing this blue light today. This orb? I want to know who that is.
That is blue Pleiadian energy at this time. They are. They say they're a protector, but also. They say they're part of a positive government that you are part of. They say you will understand what they're speaking of also.
Oh, yes, I understand that.
Yes.
I would also like to volunteer my services for when you deal with the government.
Ah, yes.
You can bring me with you if you'd like.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
That will help very greatly. Because some of us would rather take another task on.
Yes, I'm familiar with dealing with those types, so I can
Yes.
help.
Yes. Thank you for that.
No problem. Omran, you're next.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Well, much love to you. I forgot your name. Saya. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do I have a connection with the Ashtar command?
Yes.
Can you tell? Maybe.
Well, you have many humanoid lifetimes, but also many gray connections with Ashtar. Many gray lifetimes within the Council of Ashtar Command. One moment. At this time, there is a Arturian version of you there at this time, which plays a vital role within our government system. I believe he's on our ship at this time also, yes.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you. My second question is, well, I'd love to know something about myself which I don't already know. So if there is anyone out there, or you can tell me something I don't know about myself, it would be great or fun.
Your guides are saying you had a lifetime with Alexander the Great. As a warrior, I believe you knew Alexander the Great also. But not a close friendship, but you knew him by... You knew him by... You had conversation with him, but not a very close connection there. And that lifetime, they say, was very... not easy, but you were part of many battles with Alexander the Great as he was conquering the world. That is one.
Yeah, okay. Great.
Of course, you have many gray lifetimes that have not been explored yet. They will be. Yes, your connection with the grays, you have a very higher up position with them. With Zeta 1 and Zeta 1. Which is still, Zeta 1 at this time is a weak planet at this time. But still, it is it is not in full operation, but it is still. There's many wars there. But yours still very high. Yes, your connection to Z1 is very strong at this time.
Yes, I'm very much connected with the grace. I'm very much connected. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. That was it. Much love to you, Cyan.
Yes.
Have it. Bye.
Okay, next question is from Mark. He wants to know, is there any messages for him?
Only that there's a lot of reptilian energy around him at this time. Not negative, but a lot of reptilian energy at this time. That is all.
All right, next question is from Kathleen. She wants to know, I was contacted by Ashtar in my meditations. I was told they had a message for me, and as usual, I fell asleep and don't remember what it was. Could you tell me what it was?
I cannot tell you the exact message, but I'll give you another message, because that one was private. And it is not. It is okay. You still remember it, even if you don't remember it consciously. Unconsciously, you very well remember. But yes, you are part of the Ashtar command. There is an aspect of you there, a Syrian aspect of you there at this time, assisting you with your awakening processes, but also your daily life. Very well connecting, to helping you with your daily life to make it more, assisting you with manifestation, but also to make your day easier to live. More alien information and Andromeda energy is coming through to you also, and that is from an Ashtar. You play a high role within this Earth's protection grid. You check in within Ashtar all night, almost daily, because you play a role in this Earth's survival. But of course, it is hard to always connect with all that. So, thank you.
Okay, next question is from Melissa. She's asking for her friend Jessica. She has two questions. First question is, how can she help her son Brandon?
One moment. Yes, he's going through a tough time at this time. It is best to just be supportive. It seems like a possibility of finding him help, at least through a counselor, is possible through that. Mental health there seems to be not doing so well, to a certain degree. But that is up to you to make that choice. Thank you.
Okay, their second question is, are there any messages from her spirit guides?
And this is for a friend, correct?
Correct.
Be more confident. Sometimes you're confident, but then you relax that confidence. As you're more confident, bring more confidence into your daily life. You'll, especially with your son, you'll have more of a control over the situation in your life. Confidence is a very strong virtue you need to connect with more to strengthen yourself here. You'll make you more happier, and decisions will be easier to make because you have more confidence in your instincts. That is the message for the time being. Thank you.
Okay, do we have time for chat questions?
Yes, a few, please.
Okay. First question is from Jesse. They want to know, I tried to channel yesterday. What was I doing? Was I channeling or the start of a channel, or did I make it all up?
No, you did. It feels like a Pleiadian was connecting with you. It is hard to tell at this energy. But yes, you were channeling. You were not making anything up. Yes, it does take you time to get used to it. You will be led in the right direction too. But yes, you were channeling. As you more believe it, as you more connect, you will be doing much better.
Okay, the second question they have is there any messages from their guides?
Just follow your path. You're doing well. Just believe in what you are doing is correct. Just everything's in front of you to make the decisions. You have your future in your hands, so just follow you're being led. Just follow your instincts. They are correct.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Just let me know when you have to go. I'm gonna keep reading questions.
Yes, please. Yeah, I can. Yes, a few more.
Okay. Next question is from Swazi. Who are my angels and guides? Can you tell me their names? I want to thank them for assisting me in this journey.
Michael is very close to you. You have an angel named Gabriel. Gabriel, but there's also another one named Gabrielle that is very close to you through past life connections. You can say she is a guardian angel of yours. Helps you connect with spirit. You can connect with them to help you as you go in your path.
Okay. Their second question is, I am in love with Yeshua's spirit. Is he with me, assisting me also?
Of course. You've had a past life with him also. Does it make sense why you have this love for him? Thank you.
Okay. Next question is from BMW 5085. They want to know about who I really am and why I was sent to this earth. My whole life I have felt that I'm not from this planet and I was put here for some reason. Lately, feelings about who I am and why I'm here have intensified. I feel whatever I'm here for and prepared for is coming very soon. Any information I could get from you would be much appreciated.
Yes, it seems like you came here from a reptilian race, but one of positivity, one that was very, very loving, and coming into this world you disconnect from it. And that disconnection was not very easy, not at all. And your reconnection is coming very soon. What you are feeling, you're connecting more to your star family, not just reptilian, but Andromedan energies and Pleiadian also. They'll be around more. You'll be able to feel their energy around more, it seems, judging by the energies.
Okay. Next question is from Symmetry. Any messages from my guides? I just want to tell, I asked the question about the university in the last webinar, so you just have to watch that one.
A moment. Yes, with Symmetry, one moment. Your connection with the reptilians goes forever. Of course, with the Greys, also the Greys and the reptilians had a connection that was unbreakable for a long time. Zeta Grey Reptilian, I should say. One moment. And this leads to your frustration here in this life. You're connected to such a loving race, and that's why it's coming here. It is very difficult. But they say, one moment, the difficulties you will find your way. It feels like it will be in a couple of months. You'll find more of the direction you're looking for. At this time, you're in sort of limbo to a certain extent. That will clear up, see, very shortly. Thank you.
Okay. Next question is from Dion. How can I control shifting timelines better?
Let it flow. To already, like they say, when manifestation, feel like you're already doing it, but not to put too much thought into it. Let the spirit, let yourself connect. Meditation will help you. Meditation is much help with this, but there's times where you're not fully ready to feel this whole connection. But meditation will help you understand more. It seems like there's a certain pause for you to connect with this, because you're not fully ready to understand what you're connecting to. But you will be, eventually. I must go now. I think I've been here long enough. Blessings to you all. There'll be more messages from the Ashtar very soon. Much love to you all. So,
Welcome back.
thank you.
I'd just like to say for the people that post questions in the chat room on the website, please don't repost your questions. I know where I leave off, and it just makes it confusing if you repost the same questions. Sometimes I miss people, but I'm fucking human, okay? So, you know, just please don't repost it. If I miss your question, I'm very sorry. Just send me a private message, and I'll make sure I get it. I'll get your question asked.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Somebody like to do a blessing to head us out. Not.
I can make one.
Thank you.
Okay. Just 1 second. Awayani kia ti watia tia la kan ya watia la kia watia luonia kwa ya la kia ni wati wotua tia tia li ku ti wajan watia tia la ku na la ya wata aya lo ko tu ye no wata ya la ya tia ni atu ra kia la tu wata ta no la ka ta ni wato to atu alu kia ya kana watu ko tu ala ni tia tia ko mo ko tu tia la ku ya ti ya ke tu mo ko tu ai ya kia amatu akitu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Say. Do you have one moment? Something from Yeshua, or Yeshua, however you pronounce his name. You are all being led to a door. It's up to you to open it or avoid it. These doorways will lead you into yourself, into places of the unknown as you are today, a new you. And this new you will take you into higher dimensions. It's up to you if you want to surround it with fear. You do not have to do that. Many will. But in this change, you're all going to a higher frequency. The challenges are there, but that's only there to block you from your passageway. It is up to you to continue your voyage. As you continue towards these doorways that are open to you, you will find yourself, find harmony within yourself, within all things also. Equal energies. How equal you are to everyone here, without ego. Blessings to you.